G'day Throttlers, welcome back to the channel. Now I'm out here in the middle of the Aussie bush at a place called the Thirlmere Lakes. Thirlmere Lakes? Anyway, something like that. But more importantly, I'm here on the Harley Davidson Pan America Special from Size Harley Davidson. Now, to get here, I've done freeway, I've done suburban, I've done twisties, and now I'm on unsealed surfaces, so dirt and sand. And to be honest, it absolutely excels in absolutely every condition. On the freeway, it was phenomenal. It was just planted and powerful. Every gear, every acceleration level is just phenomenal. There's so much power coming out of this thing. And then you bring it to unsealed roads like this and it's even better. It just does its thing. Look, I'm not an off-road rider. I haven't ridden off-road since I was a kid, so I've got almost zero experience off-road. And this thing just made it easy for me. I wasn't even nervous. I was doing 80 kilometers an hour on the dirt road. And admittedly, it was a pretty decent dirt road, but I was just so confident and comfortable riding this at speed on dirt. Spot on. Alright, so I was riding through the national park, of course, and I put a photo up on Instagram. And a mate of mine, J-Dubs, reached out and said, I live near there. Do you want to meet up and get some photos? So this is what we've done. He's a very popular motorcycle photographer here in Sydney. And I'm very lucky and blessed that he's asked to come and take some photos as well, which I'll be able to share with you guys. They'll be better than my amateur photos, that's for sure. Anyway, this is the first location where we've done a shot, and now we're going down again to another little location down there to find some water. J-Dubs is just over there on his beautiful Ducati, getting geared up, and we'll hit the road. I tell you one thing, it's stinking hot today. What's it say there? 28 degrees. It's hot, it's humid, and it's certainly not a day that I should have chosen to wear a leather jacket and leather gloves. How's that for a location? Check this out. Oh, what a beautiful spot. Lovely old rail bridge up there. And the freeway up there, it looks like. But absolutely beautiful. I tell you what, with it being 28 degrees and humid, it's very tempting to go for a quick swim, but more important things to do. We need to photograph this beautiful beast. Shh. Here we have the very, very rare creature in the wild, the motorcycle photographer. Be quiet, I'm going to sneak up on him now. See him right there? Very rare to see them in the wild. It's normally when you ride past them on a road, you see them in your mirrors, but here I've captured him in the wild, down by the river, having some water. Can't do that with a streak light, can I?
All right, well, what an unexpected turn of events that was. I got to catch up with a mate, J-Dubs. We got to get some amazing photos of this machine, which you guys will get to see on Throttle Down Under Instagram. Also, the team at Size Harley Davidson, hopefully they'll be able to use them as well for their marketing tools. So it was a win-win. Now it's 34 degrees on the dashboard thermometer now, and that is freaking hot, especially when you're wearing a Segura leather jacket and Helston's gloves. It's hot, man. I'm regretting my fashion today. Textiles and lightweight gear it should have been. Anyway, I'm dying for a water. I'm going to head into Bargo now, have a bottle of water, maybe a bite to eat if I can find something.
Well, that's a bit better. I've got a bit of a better colour now. I've had some water, I've rehydrated, cooled down. Time to get this Pan Am back to its rightful owner.
All right, that was a much needed bottle of water. I think I was really dehydrated when I took my helmet off. The fella in the service station just here was really concerned. Your face is so red, man. Sit down. He brought a chair out to me and sat there and had a bottle of water and a chocolate bar in the shade, and I could feel my body temperature slowly going down. Insane. I haven't gotten that hot for a long time. Bad clothing choices today, Robbie. Bad clothing choices. Anyway, I'm rehydrated. I'm sugared up on a bit of chocolate to get me back to Campbelltown. Take this beautiful Pan American back to its rightful owners and head home. But from a rideability point of view, it gets a real big thumbs up from me. I have really enjoyed my day on this. It's super capable on the freeway, travelling at high speeds. It's super capable on the twisties when you're tucking in around tight turns and wanting to have a bit of fun. And super capable in the light off-roading experiences that I did today. Now, as you saw, like I wasn't in crazy off-roading, but what I was in today was what I would like to be able to do with a bike like this. Do a fire trail, a national park. There was some sandy stuff, there was some muddy stuff, and a rocky section as well. And it seriously didn't miss a beat. Before I wrap up and head back to the studio, I just want to say a really big thanks to Size Harley Davidson at Campbelltown in southwest Sydney, and in particular Des, the salesman that reached out to me to ride this bike today. If you're interested in taking a Pan Am for a test drive, and you're in Sydney, in particular if you're in southwestern Sydney, head down to Size, ask for Des, but I'm sure any of the staff there will look after you, and get your hands on one of these for a nice little test ride. I think you'll be pretty impressed. I find the people that have been most critical of this bike are the ones that are yet to ride it. I think it doesn't take too long to spend time on here to realise that it's a very, very good piece of kit.
Look, I'm not an off-road rider. I haven't ridden off-road since I was a kid, so I've got almost zero experience off-road.